Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick Bartell, Editor-in-Chief for Technowarriors TV. And are you ready for the world's most venomous mini ITX motherboard? Well, it's coming soon, coming up on Technowarriors TV. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nick Bartell, Editor-in-Chief for Technowarriors TV, and welcome to the video review of the EVGA H370 Mini ITX motherboard. So, taking a quick look at this motherboard, this has a bunch of features, including Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capability. It's 4.2 or 4.0. It's going to be the latest. We have a 9-phase power design. We have a 10-layer PCB. We have M.2 SATA. We have everything that you would want in a really high-end mid-range. Well, this is more of a mid-range to low-end board. But this is not your cheapo run-of-the-mill mini ITX board. EVGA has gone all out with this one. And this is insane. The EVGA H370 will run you $160 US. It's got a really small footprint, ladies and gentlemen. It comes with really great Wi-Fi 802.11ac. It's, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, I have it on our motherboard shroud. I'm going to go and take that camera and zoom in a little closer. You can see this right here. Look how nice this motherboard is. So, this motherboard, okay, has a 9-phase power design. You can see we got your MOSFETs up here. We got everything that's ready for delivery. Now, you got some SATA cables over here. We got 2 over here. Okay. Taking a look, we have 3 fan headers. So that way you're gonna get excellent cooling. So this is where you're this right here is where you're gonna mount the stand for your Wi-Fi adapter. Now, the nice thing is, if you're not using Wi-Fi, you don't really need to install the Bluetooth adapter. Sorry about that shake. But if you want to, you can install it, and it does come with it. Now, as you can see all around this board, we have really nice I/O around the board. Okay, I am going to turn this around. Okay, let me move this out of the way. And we'll move our stands, and we'll just show you on camera right here. So as you can see right here for I/O, we have DisplayPort, HDMI, we have 10/100,000 internet, we have gigabit internet, which is nice. We have 2, 4, 6. We got 6 USB ports, several being USB 4. No, sorry, several of them being USB 3.0, which is nice. Got 3.1 as well. We have Realtek audio taking care of things, so you got really nice audio. Okay, now on this guy, we have an 8-pin connector, so this can take the big highfalutin 8700K. Now, you do have a cap on here. I am not going to remove this because of the pins on the inside. They are easily damaged, okay? But what I will do is I will load this up. Actually, it's kind of locked in here, so let's see. No, I'm not gonna go ahead and load this up. I'm not gonna unlock this, and because of those dangerous pins. But under here, you can see right here. Please replace CPU protective cover before returning product. These pins are easily bent. So we have a little heatsink here for your H370 chipset, looking real sharp. So we have 4 USBs. Okay, sorry. We have 4 SATA ports. So we have 4 SATA ports. So we have 2 DIMM slots, and this is DDR4. Now, I believe you can go up to 2600 megahertz on these, maybe even higher. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, the BIOS on here does not allow for overclocking. It's very limited or even null. So this is not meant for overclocking, but this can really be a pint-sized powerhouse. PCI Express X16 lane on the bottom, non-ironed. So this does not have iron protection on it. So basically, it doesn't have a shield on it to protect from heavy GPUs. because a lot of the times you may be doing this in a vertical orientation. Now, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It looks really, really sharp. Now, on the back of the motherboard, we actually have some things back here to show you. Back here is where you're going to install your M.2 SSD on the back of the motherboard. Now, because of its small footprint, it has to be done on the back. So, that's one thing that, you know, it's kind of normal to see M.2 drives on the back of the motherboard. So you can see you got your back plate here. Okay, give you a nice clear shot of that. And ladies and gentlemen, so for filling this on this board, now because this system uses an Osaka 1151 Coffee Lake chipset, this will accept all your Coffee Lake processors, i3, i5, and i7. Now, don't go overclocking on this board because you really can't do anything, or not even overclocking at all. You might be able to do a teensy-wincy bit, but it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to cut the butter. So this board is not made for overclocking, but if you want to build a really insane powerhouse, then you can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to tell you what I thought of this motherboard. The EVGA H370 is a pint-sized powerhouse. Now, I said that about the Z370 Micro. That one had overclocking features. This you can barely even overclock on this. But you can, you could do some little bit, but basically no overclocking at all on this motherboard. You could try, but it probably won't work. But this has amazing performance written all over it with a 9-phase power design, 10-layer PCB, we have 6 USB ports, USB 3.1 as well, and USB 2 for legacy, for your USB 2 devices. And we have an 8-pin power adapter EPS power connector up there to help with power delivery. So if you have an 8700K in there, it will take that okay. DDR4 support up to 2600 megahertz, which should be okay. It could support more, but I would just check your motherboard's manual. The manual on this is absolutely insane. It is outstanding. EVGA has to be one of the best manuals out there because they tell you step by step on what to do. Now, when it comes to performance, it's out of this world. We basically love this motherboard. It's great, and it will fit in any case. Even EVGA's mini ITX case, it'll fit really, really nicely in. It doesn't have that highfalutin RGB that everybody loves. So if you're someone who does not like RGB, this is the motherboard for you. Now, but if you're into overclocking, I'm afraid this is not the board. However, that is one of its downsides. It doesn't support overclocking. It could do some minor overclocking with a little tinkering, but just don't overclock on this board. You could, but just don't. With this 9-phase power design, it's got clean power delivery. It's got great performance. It looks sharp in a system, and it's got a great warranty. Now, would I go out and pay $160 US for this? Abso-freaking-lutely. If you're someone who wants if you're in the market for a pint-size powerhouse, then the EVGA H370 is a mini ITX motherboard for you. Overall, I'm going to rate this a 9 out of 10, which gives it a Technowarriors Editor's Choice. Thank you so much for watching this video review of the H370. If the H370 Stinger, the most venomous motherboard on the planet. So it's mini ITX. It's crazy. Some of the features on this board are only rated for higher end motherboards, which is really, really nice. So you're getting a really quality design. If you like this video, feel free to hit that like button. If you hated it, hit the dislike button. Other than that, be sure to strangle that subscribe button. Also, big shout out to our sponsors, Irie Coffee Teas and Boba with Chris Newhart and Gwen Allen, and our brand new one, Hysteria, so with Laura Barnard. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and pow, right in the kisser, and a big shout out to Jacob Freeman for sending this to the show. Thanks for watching and have a great week.